it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the whole crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. The give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. A third and long coming up here. Johnson looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up, just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Horned Frogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
I just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position where he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, when these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. Think about the Big 12 conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Going to run it. It's Giddens. Still running up for 40. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time to take a shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. All kinds of running room. Touchdown! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing the guy can go deep and attack the middle of the field. You can tell he runs a post, goes right off, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. 25. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
To throw, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Man enough for the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The option look. Now the toss. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous. And the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They want to just keep throwing it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it rolls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after him. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, the ball squirts out. And the defense snatches it, and they reverse the field. Speeding down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense with the second score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners. Takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you
plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. Like, you can have that kind of success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. The guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. On the option. Now the pitch. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
He makes the connection. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turns it on in midfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback checking off. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because he cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Here we go. Alert.
They run the reverse.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline by this defense.
Now the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's third and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gets it out fast. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Got it. Jackrabbit.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Throws to the back. It's complete to the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They're going to throw it again. A little screen to the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
The guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays as well. They've got some dudes who they feel are very, very talented, but weren't always playing to their potential. Last year, David, it's got to start in Game 1 in conference play this season.
No doubt. You got to set the tone early, send a message early. We're not that team from a year ago. Like, that was a bad season. That was a down season. We're going to turn this around. Got to get that momentum created Game 1 if you want this season to be successful.
They'll run the screen. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it's picked up at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He'll try to take it back. To 50. Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kansas State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Extending the play. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took him to the house, but they got him at the 24.
After that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Lockett. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Wildcats are on the move. Grab behind the line. It's Rice. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next time.
Touchdown, Kansas State! And they strike first.
First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And he tacks on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys in the leads. These are the guys getting everybody organized, and they have to play well for their team to succeed.
When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Quick completion on the out. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
Here's the handoff. And sure, tackle there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when they get near. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking for room. It's Cook. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Right, those physical runs take a toll. Might not be a big game now. But down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
To the air. It's Hoover. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's got room. Bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting him drive off the ball on first down on these running plays. They're getting chunks of yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Cook. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive line there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, 3rd down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Man, let's not overcomplicate this. I love it. Put the QB under center. You know it's a QB sneak. Make the defensive line stop me. That hard to the goal line, it's hard to do. And the offense didn't try to get too cute. Really nice work getting the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out and back in the end zone. It's a touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. They're working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they can't make the connection.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Giddens.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, and you open it up for the pass out.
They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The Horned Frogs will hustle for the line. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Finds the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They're looking to get the edge for this one on the toss. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
What a tremendous job in coverage by that DB. He just stayed in the receiver's hip pocket, then able to locate the football and swat it away.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the Wildcats get enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against some coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high?
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
What a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, I know he gets the pass breakup. He had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know, they put the guys on offense that can actually.
Touchdown, Wildcats! Pulled it in and just kept right on line for that man.
This guy is officially a problem. Second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UAB is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over Akron. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here comes the offense on first down.
42 Spider.
Takes the handoff. It's Cook. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator to pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
29 Phillies.
Right back to it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on that second down.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Playing defensive back to me is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him with pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on third down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. A shot for the end zone. Fires and picked off. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great returns they improve this field position.
It's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down waving your hands trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense. They're able to run over and get the INT.
Johnson wants to throw it. He makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Out, 55 weak.
He's going to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little.
This one's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Dances away. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. He chucks one out to the right. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using the quick game. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They try to get it outside on the left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On second down, just keeps firing. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Quarterback adapting. He'll let it go down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it down for 45. First down here for the offense. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Wide open, big play opportunity, hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
Johnson looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Okay, ready? Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short.
Lasso!
From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Lockett. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up the first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Wildcats will line it up on first and 10. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-8-10.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Line getting set on second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing. Times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down.
2-9-50.
Johnson wants to throw it. Slips a tackle. Finds his big tight end. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
On the ready.
This is a 3rd and long.
Slam. Flip it. Alert.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Got it in the middle of Davis. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending the lead.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Flip, roll it.
Leaves it with the running back. Ran through the contact. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Fast motion from the offense. On the move.